Collaboration between mechanical engineers and electrical engineers for electrical systems design. Is it ready? Can it really be improved? Let's talk about it next. So, can you really expect some improvement in the collaboration between mechanical engineers and electrical engineers for electrical systems design? First off, let's get on the same page. What are we talking about here? We are talking about how you design and route cables and wires through smart connected products. That has involved developing a diagram in an ECAD application that kind of shows what signals go on which wires between which devices in your product. That information is traditionally transferred over into your mechanical application so you can route those wires and cables through your 3D assembly. So why would you need to improve this? This kind of collaboration between mechanical and electrical engineers. So if you looked at the transition of traditional mechanical products to smart connected ones, there's definitely increased complexity. You got to make sure everything works together across all these different engineering domains, and you want that to work the first time so that when you build your first prototype and you test it, it actually works. It actually just gets to the point where you can test it. You turn things on, everything is truly connected. But also there's emerging physical constraints on these systems. So for example, there are new regulations in the aircraft industry where you cannot, first off, you have to have redundant signals, so they have to be run on different wires. But also, you can't route those through certain compartments. So for example, some of the control signals that go to the control surfaces on the plane can't be routed through, say, a fuel compartment. You can't really check that in just ECAD by itself. You can't just check that in mechanical CAD by itself. You have to know which signals are on which wires and how those wires are running through the assembly. So there is definitely drivers for the collaboration between mechanical and electrical engineers. Now, can it be improved? Traditionally, mechanical and electrical engineers collaborate by you export a net or a set of information from ECAD and you import it into the mechanical application for your 3D assembly. And it kind of acts like a to-do list. There's a from-to piece of information for each wire and each signal, and then you route it accordingly. That traditionally has just been a file export and a file import. But there are new emerging capabilities that have a connected mode between the two. So you make a change in ECAD, and that can be automatically transferred over to mechanical CAD. So there's only a few solutions that have really explored this in depth to make it almost real-time associativity and actually have interactive highlighting. So you select a wire in mechanical CAD, and over in ECAD it highlights the signals that are on that wire that was just selected, which can enable better collaboration between the two of them. There's only a few solutions out there that have that capability now. I expect that to change soon. But also you got to recognize that there will be process change. Mechanical and electrical engineers, they typically wait until the very end, right before prototyping and testing, before they really start exchanging information. That's because it's changing so much. It is a burden. It's a burden to keep track with one another. So they wait towards the end. So in this case, the process change is that you start doing that far earlier in the development process. So you can fix issues and you can collaborate together to address constraints and requirements that actually conflict between electrical engineering and mechanical engineering. Can it be improved? Yes, absolutely. The enabling technology is there. It's not as widely accessible as it could be quite yet. And if you can get through the training, you can get through the process changes, then yes, absolutely you can reap value from this effort. That's it. Take care and talk soon.